and we're talking about a career coach here.
Yeah, it's kind of like you see something as a hockey person, and then next thing you know, you're just screwed. Hey,
it's the last time you're going to hear him say something really like that in a press conference after a game. You know what?
You guys go there, but you're kind of not saying anything because when you're a hockey coach, you say, hey, my player got slashed, I'm going to take over your players.
He's a great person, a great coach, tons of respect for him, but he learned a lesson last night. Now it's going to be interesting to see what the league's going to do, because remember when Brendan Shanahan arrived as the head of the player safety department, one thing he said during the playoffs, there's a 48 hours window. You cannot comment on a play like that to influence the league. If you do that, it's going to be a $25,000 fine. This is what it was 2-3 years ago. It is what it is, and I am convinced that the league's going to just say to Dave Cameron and Center, sorry, but rules are rules. And yes, you're upset, but at the end of the day, what happened last night, like you said, it was not the greatest play by P.K. Subban. I thought Vinci regrets it this morning, but this is the playoffs. Both things happens, and it's still gonna happen. I've heard that players were like targeting Stone last night. Listen, I'm watching this morning the game again. And there's, in the first period, because I'm at the end of the first period right now, not once he got hit, or maybe once. This is not targeting a player. You know what I mean? Like, be careful what you say.
Well, and the thing, Renault, is he's always around the puck. I mean, there's a very good chance he's going to get hit or somebody's going to take a shot at him because he's always around the puck. That, to me, I'm with you. That, to me, isn't targeting a player. Targeting a player now, if the guy's going off on a line change and you're spearing him, okay, well then you're targeting the player. But I'm sorry, if you're around the puck and you're trying to hit the guy to separate him from the puck, that's not targeting a player, it's targeting the puck.
Yeah. And in that case, Mark Stone's getting in front of the net. The puck is not close, but it's not far. And it's just PK saying to Stone, here I am. I'm right there. I'm with you. But there was obviously a flash. There's no doubt about that.
Like you know, to
I think
the baseball club.
Perfect. The referee.
It's almost like that one dude. It's almost like that one former NHL player, I think it was Dean Liddell, talked about this a couple of weeks back. There was a former NHL player who was currently playing overseas in Europe and all that. And I think it was during practice or whatever, and he goes to the opposing player and he just like skates up to him, he just like two-hand clubbed and whack, and taking out right in the little legs, and it's just like he was like done for. That was attempted injury.
For him to say, is he faking? And I don't think Mark Stone was faking. So he's out running in the corridor to the dressing room. I mean, the referees, the rules are the rules. The problem, Jeff, is they're going to tell me that sometimes rules are not the rules. Like, I've watched after the game, the Blackhawks game versus the Predators, and I see Duncan Keith, tripping a guy who's going on a breakaway in overtime.
Yeah, that was obvious.
And, I mean, come on. This could be directly a penalty shot, or at least a 2 minute. And after that, you see Duncan Keith scoring overtime. I mean, and what's worse? Honestly, what's worse?
Yeah.
What's worse today for the Predators? And the Ottawa Senators, they got a 5-minute power play. 3 minutes because there was another penalty on the play. But P.K. Subban was thrown out of the game. So for the Ottawa Senators, that's the best they can ask. And the referees on that play, they did their job. But last night in Nashville, And this is a little. I'm not sure that the league likes it. I mean, you cannot agree with a non-call like that. No, this is a breakaway, and it's imagine if it was on a Canadian team like the Toronto Maple Leafs in the playoffs.
Well, we can't imagine that.
There'll be a riot.
Yeah,
you're right.
We can't imagine that
what it is.
you use Toronto Maple Leafs in playoffs in the same sense. We don't imagine that. Maybe Edmonton. Hey, Aaron, what do you expect? You know these two teams. You spent a lot of time around the Senators and certainly a lot of time around the Canadians. You kind of know some of the personalities. What are we going to see in the second game?
You know what? I was shocked last night. I was between the bench watching that game, and when it started, I said, oh my God.